Hello everybody and welcome to this video where we will be taking a look at a video of an argument in a bus stop in Yorkshire in Northern England. We're going to be analysing the way that they speak, the language and the grammar that they use to give you a real insight in what English is actually like when spoken in the streets rather than what you learn about in school and in textbooks. Okay, let's go.
I'm a bit brighter than you, love. A lot brighter.
You might be, love.
Okay, so straight off the bat, we have this use of the word love. And this is really something about British culture and British humour, certainly. That we take something that is the exact opposite of how we would normally use it as a way of indicating how far away from that reality we are. So clearly these two people are not in love with each other. They have no respect and common regard for each other. So by using love so extremely, so often, they are strongly indicating to each other how much they don't love each other. Okay, let's carry on.
A lot brighter. And you can test me on history, geography, politics, anything you want.
But
what I've heard from you today is worse than what I hear from children in school playgrounds. That's how much you
and
know.
what are you doing in children's playgrounds?
I didn't say I was in the children's
No,
playground.
but you're hearing it in the children's playgrounds.
That's what I've heard.
No, I hear this, I hear that. Is somebody speaking to you from up there?
Presumably that it's a reference to God.
Are you off your trolley?
No, it's you, love.
Here, listen.
Okay, so off your trolley means to be crazy, to be a little bit silly. And it actually comes from America, and it's this idea that the trolley cars, or the carriages as we call them in Britain, when they come disconnected from the electricity or they go off the rails, then they just become something that has no structure, has no form, and so they are crazy. And that's how we get this expression to be off your trolley.
Oh,
You understand? Well, keep the mouth shut then. Keep it shut. If you've nothing better to say, keep it shut. You disputed me and this man when we were on about the death penalty. End of story. That's how this started.
will you check on that?
That's how this started.
Will you check?
If you
will
disagree,
you check on that?
if you disagree, that is entirely up to you. You're talking so much nonsense about hanging offences in England. You are off your trolley. Absolutely.
There still is a law.
There's no law about hanging in this country. You're talking shit. There's no law about hanging in America. They don't do hanging.
Okay, so we have the word shit. To talk shit means to talk rubbish, to just say things that are nonsensical. But in British English, we have this thing of adding an E to the end of shit to make the word shite, because somehow the sound of I is a lot more refined than the sound of I. And again, it goes back to this thing of having opposing opposites to make the point even greater. So shit is something that is awful and disgusting, and you don't want to think about it, you don't want to talk about it. But to then say shite makes it that little bit more refined, and by doing that you emphasize how disgusting it is. It's just the British mentality. So you will often hear people use the word shite, and that is a stronger it's a stronger swear word, a stronger vulgarity, simply because it actually sounds nicer. It's this opposing opposites mentality in British English.
love.
And don't hang them in America, they give them with the old pill.
They don't hang them, exactly.
They give them the pill.
And they don't do it here. And they
They
don't do
haven't
it.
done since Ruth Ellison.
I know that.
Because nobody's done anything.
Nobody's done anything wrong.
No,
Nobody's done anything wrong.
Ruth Ellis is the last English woman to be hanged in the UK. And that would have been in the mid-60s, I think, something like that. So what they're arguing about is whether we still hang people for certain crimes in the UK. Actually, the woman is correct, because we don't. But the man still thinks that we hang people if they are a traitor. But we don't do that now. And we haven't done that since we were part of the European Union.
Nobody beheaded anybody on the streets of London. Is that what you're saying?
I didn't say
Nobody's done anything wrong, is what you were going with it.
No.
This refers to an incident that happened a few years ago in London when a guy from a terrorist organisation beheaded a soldier in the streets of London.
That is a different thing I said. What did I say
Nobody's done anything because what? Because nobody's what?
about the royalty?
Nobody's done anything wrong because nobody's what?
About
Done
the
anything wrong?
No, the royalty. I know
So what about royalty?
And the shipyards and anything else.
What are
And
the
that-
shipyards to do with anything?
So again, what he's going on about is the royal family and being a traitor, because no one has actually done anything against the royal family. No one has been hanged. So again, it's this argument of being a traitor.
This goes back and it hasn't been repealed.
All laws have been repealed. They're superseded
Exactly.
by European law.
No,
Yes, love. Yes, love.
no.
She's absolutely right. That when we joined Europe, it became the law that no one could be punished through using capital punishment. So that included being a traitor or doing something against royal family. Previous to us, the United Kingdom being part of the European Union, we abolished capital punishment for everything apart from being a traitor. So, like I say, she is right and he is wrong in this.
Absolutely. You need to do whatever. Do one.
I will do it.
Frig off abroad.
To do one means to go, just to leave, to disappear, to make an exit. Frig off is a polite way of saying the alternative.
Wherever you want to go, because people like you are about to bring this country to its knees.
I serve for this country.
People like you, well,
To bring your country to its knees is to destroy something, to put something, well, maybe not to destroy, but to put something in a more vulnerable and more subservient position. You are literally on your knees because you can't stand up. You have no support mechanism.
well, God help us if you serve. What did you serve us? Serve in the kitchen, did you? Tea cakes?
How do you know that, though?
Yeah.
Tea cakes are a fruit bread that are very popular in the north of England.
You didn't do fuck all else.
Did you do anything?
That's actually incorrect grammar. It's a double negative. Didn't do fuck all else. Fuck all means nothing in English. So effectively what she's saying is that you didn't do nothing, which in English, because it's a double negative, means that you did something. So grammatically incorrect.
I know this man served.
Did you do anything?
I wasn't born, love, until after it was over.
And I don't think you should have been born the way you
Ah, well.
Don't think you should have been born. This is a construction that is very close to the third conditional, where we use a grammatical structure that indicates a alternative reality in the past. So she was born, clearly. And so what this man is trying to do is present an alternative to her being born, which is why he used that construction.
For you, I was, and your ilk, because as long as I'm alive...
Your ilk in English is group, type, categorization. So of your ilk means of your type, and in this case, old, opinionated, wrong, however she sees it.
I'll make sure I stick up for my country, because I'm not a traitor. I'm a patriot.
I can see that.
Yeah, I'm not a traitor. You clearly are.
Oh, yeah.
656.
To walk up is a phrasal verb, and it's a very distinct thing in English. It doesn't necessarily mean to walk higher. Up in this case doesn't mean higher. We use up to indicate traveling further from the direction that you want to go. So if they were traveling or wanting to travel from east to west, and in order to catch the bus, they had to walk further east, they would increase the distance between their destination and where they are now. And because they're increasing that, they would walk up. If you were going to decrease it, so you walked somewhere and then caught the bus to take you home, you would walk down. So nothing to do with the height of the road, but simply the further or the less distance you're going to travel in order to catch the bus. Okay, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it amusing. It's a great video. And I hope you learned something about how English is actually spoken on the streets of the UK. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment in the comment section below. See you in the next video. Bye-bye now.